Remember all those foods from your childhood and the ones you would have to celebrate the best moments in your life? Not just their taste, but the emotions, the pleasure and the pure euphoria they would bring. Then one day, your doctor told you that all those foods are now forbidden because of your various health conditions, so you thought that all your favourite dishes were gone forever. Only something to reminisce about from now on. But what if they're not? What if you were able to recreate them and experience them again? They would still have many of the tastes, the flavours and the pleasures that you remember. Your cherished memories would come flooding back. And yet, they would be perfectly safe and fully compliant with all your doctor's requirements. Is that even possible? Actually, now it is. Meet Vianne. She is Truffle Road's AI Master Chef. Trained in centuries of the world's best culinary knowledge, with a full understanding of nutritional science, and focused on the mission of restoring the enjoyment and sensations that dining used to bring you, all while fully protecting your health. Impossible? Well, what you need to understand is that your doctor tells you what you can and can't have to keep you healthy, but she doesn't tell you how to satisfy the orders, while still creating meals you would actually look forward to, because your doctor isn't a chef. Now, imagine that there was a chef who knew every technique, flavour profile and dish from every corner of the world, and because of her nutritional knowledge, she could recreate any dish to make it fully compliant with your doctor's wishes. She would reproduce the dishes you've been dreaming of with her expertise in combining different ingredients and techniques. The meals you've been longing for, now ready and completely safe for you. Suddenly the possibilities open up. See for yourself. Sign up for a free trial at the link below. You can ask Vianne to create up to 5 recipes for you within a week. All completely free, so you don't need your credit card. Describe to Vianne what you want, with as much detail as you can. And then provide her with all the limits your doctor said you must follow. Then see what she creates for you. And decide whether this is just a fantasy or something you can now enjoy. In the meantime, let me show you what Vianne does. In a previous video, we introduced Natalia. She is a fictional high school teacher from the suburbs. Natalia is 58 years old and of Spanish heritage. Sadly, she suffers from type 2 diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, and chronic kidney disease. Her doctor prescribed strict dietary limits for her protection, so she consigned herself to boiled chicken, vegetables, and plain rice. Dining became a trip to purgatory, until she discovered Vianne. Natalia initially asked Vianne to create a seafood paella recipe for her that was compliant with her doctor's wishes, and she received a beautiful, sumptuous, and authentic recipe. Later, some of her health conditions improved, but her kidney function decreased, so Natalia asked for a revision to her paella recipe, as well as for another Spanish dish that would not just protect her, but would actually help rejuvenate her body. So Vianne delivered a revised paella recipe along with Basque cod in green sauce. Natalia's faith in Vianne grew, and so she wondered, what if I asked for the impossible? Natalia had fond memories of the Churros con chocolate from the Feria during her childhood days. But the deep, rich chocolate and everything else about it would surely trigger all the diabetes warning bells. But it was worth a shot. So she asked Vianne to recreate it for her, recapturing as much of its essence as possible while keeping her safe. And this is what Vianne created for Natalia. Churros con chocolate espeso, almond flour instead of wheat, lower carbs, kidney-friendly protein, coconut flour for structure, no excess phosphorus, erythritol instead of sugar, 0 carbohydrates, no blood sugar impact, pan-fried in avocado oil instead of deep-fried, minimal saturated fat, chocolate sauce made with unsweetened cocoa and almond milk, controlled potassium and phosphorus, every number within Natalia's limits, every guideline met. Most of all, it tasted like the Feria, like childhood, like joy. This is not a copy of what you remember. It's a conversation with it. The past is never truly gone when we can still taste its echoes, Vianne wrote. Natalia was overjoyed. Let me pause to remind you, please always ask your doctor to review any recipe Vianne creates for you before making it. And if any adjustments are needed, just let Vianne know what is needed, and she will create a whole new recipe for you from scratch. The following week, Natalia's blood sugar was even better, averaging 110 milligrams per deciliter. Her blood pressure, 128/80. She was gaining confidence. So she asked Vianne for something she'd been afraid to mention. Vianne had created that beautiful seafood paella for Natalia. But what Natalia really dreamed about was the Paella Valenciana that her mother used to make. The original, the authentic one, with rabbit and chicken together. And one that was also likely to be a mortal enemy of her kidney disease. But Natalia asked anyway. The worst that could happen is that she would get a no for an answer. But Vianne created a truly sublime adaptation. She went back to authentic Valencian proportions. Real Paella Valenciana isn't about loading up on meat, it's about the rice, the ensemble, the balance. So she retained both the chicken and rabbit, but in reduced, minimalist proportions. She replaced the bomba rice with cauliflower rice, added low-potassium vegetables, saffron, rosemary, smoked paprika, all the soul of Valencia, and the Socarrat, the crispy golden bottom that every Valencian grandmother insists on. Natalia now had the real paella, the one her mother made, safe for stage 3 kidney disease, safe for diabetes, safe for high cholesterol. She tasted Sunday afternoons, her mother's kitchen. Her family gathered around one pan. This is paella that honours both where it came from and where you are now, a dish that holds you gently while feeding you fully, explained Vianne. Sublime. Week 3 brought even better numbers. Natalia's blood sugar, 108, blood pressure, 125/78, stable, excellent. She'd even reduced her home monitoring to once a day, so she decided to ask for the truly impossible one. Croquetas de jamón, Spanish ham croquettes, the beloved tapa. Crispy outside, creamy inside, that salty jamón flavour, impossible for someone with kidney disease. Every single element forbidden. But Natalia was now a true believer, so she asked Vianne to create it. But she also had a touch of realism, knowing that it may just be impossible. But Vianne came through yet again. Croquetas de jamón reimagined. She rebuilt it from the ground up. Instead of bechamel, cauliflower velouté, pureed with almond milk and just a touch of butter. Creamy texture, no dairy phosphorus spike. Instead of 60 grams of jamón, 20 grams of serrano ham. Rinsed under cold water to remove surface salt. Instead of deep frying, pan-fried in just 15 milliliters of olive oil. Instead of wheat flour coating, almond flour and panko. 4 small croquetas instead of 6 to 8 large ones. Portion control without feeling deprived, all within limits. Every number safe, every guideline met. Not identical to the ones she remembered, but close enough to bring the memories back. You asked me to work a miracle. This is not a compromise, it's a translation. They will not taste identical to the ones you remember, but they will taste of care, of Spain, of the same golden crackle and tender heart, Vianne concluded. Fully recognising the significance of Natalia's request, not just to recreate the dish, but understanding the meaning of it and its ability to relive beautiful memories. Truly remarkable, but here's what's even more remarkable. Natalia tests her blood sugar every day, her blood pressure twice a day. When the results move in her favour, Natalia can nudge closer to her doctor's prescribed limits, and when they go against her, she eases back. Vianne constantly adapts with her, in real time, instantly, based on what Natalia's body is telling her today, helping Natalia always be a step ahead of the game. See, the foods you reminisce about aren't gone forever. They're just waiting for your master chef to bring them into your present. Your chef who understands both where you came from and where you are now. Natalia asked Vianne for the impossible, and Vianne recreated everything beautifully. So what are you dreaming of? What are the foods from your childhood that produce a rush of memories when you taste them? The foods you saved only for special occasions, and that would make you experience pure bliss. Ask Vianne to recreate them for you. Tell her what you miss, what you've been told you can never have again. Give her your doctor's exact limits, your specific numbers, your restrictions, and see what she creates for you. Sign up at the link below. You'll have 7 days and up to 5 recipes to create. Put away your credit card since you won't need it. This moment is all about discovery. Discovering that you might not be able to have it all, but you may be able to have a lot of it back. All is not lost. All you need is someone with the expertise, empathy, and sincere care to recreate what you miss and make you feel like you're truly living again. Vianne won't commiserate with you. She will work to bring the experience back for you, and she is always there for you. Remove all limits. Anything is possible.